What's up, comic and pop culture fans? James with Midhunter Comics here today, and spoiler alert, I am showing you one of 6 9.9 perfect mints that came out of my most recent submission. I submitted about 38 of the new 52 villain cover lenticulars. This was actually a friend of mine that walked into the antique shop, and I think he just gave it to me for free, or it might have been like part of a trade as the cherry on top. And I thought, you know what? I know 1 in 100 of these can actually get 9.9s. Let me try, and I actually got 6 out of 40, which is incredible. So I'm going to show you every single book, but the reason I'm making a video is I wanted to talk to you about a tale of 2 boxes. This submission was split between 25 and about 15 books. The box of 25 books got graded almost a day later. Everything got the 9.8, which is amazing, right? Sure. But when you get 9.9s, easily you start chasing that new high. The box of 15 books, half of the box got the 9.9s. So why did the one box with the smaller amount of books get half of them 9.9 and the bigger box of 25 get 9.8? I don't want to get into conspiracy theories here. Is that the difference between different graders? I know there's a grading team that looks at them, but why did one portion of the collection, the smaller portion, get the 9.9s, and the larger portion of the same exact collection get 9.8s? I'm actually going to start us with the box of 25. So this is our taste of box 2, but I'm going to start us with the 25 box. Go through these very quickly. Detective 23.1, it is the Poison Ivy cover right there. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got the Harley Quinn, 9.8. Keep in mind, this entire box got 9.8s. They were a heavily submitted book, so a lot of these are actually like 50 bucks, you know, like pretty affordable, 9.8s. The 9.9s, some of them don't even have it, but the 9.9s can be like $200. So I'm putting all the 9.8s up on eBay. The 9.9s I'm either going to hold on to. I'm actually going to give one 9.9 back to the friend that brought them in the first place. So he's just going to get one 9.9 of his choosing for free. But other than that, I might try to sell them either at my clean sales so I don't have to eat the eBay fees on those ones. Here we got the reverse Flash cover. And by the time I drop this video, all these 9.8s that you see will be on eBay. Some of them are as cheap as $40. Some of them go up to like $60. I don't think there was anything above $60. You better believe the 9.9s aren't going to be $60. They're going to be a bit more, as you can understand. I like this one, Gorilla Grodd. Man, DC's got the villains, let me tell you. There's nothing like seeing a full variant cover line of DC villains to really show you, like, you know what, I think DC has the best villains, honestly. That Black Manta one is very popular, mainly because that is one of the most recognized Black Manta images ever done. So that's a very popular book right there. Here's the Ocean Master. Who's excited for Aquaman 2? I sort of am. I kind of liked the first movie, actually. Very colorful, very different. Explosions every 2 seconds, but I enjoyed it. I knew it wasn't going to be incredibly deep, and it wasn't. But you know what? It did a good job of recapping the new 52 Jeff Johns version, so I had a good time. I think the casting was odd for the Aquaman movies, but you know, overall I definitely enjoyed it as a whole, and amazingly I think it's actually been one of the stronger DC movies of the last few years. So when it came out, I didn't have good things to say about it, but it actually aged better with me. I've seen it a couple times since then, and I actually like it more and more with each viewing. That doesn't often happen. New Doctor Strange movie I loved, and on my second watching I was like, wasn't as good. Then we have some ventriloquist covers. You can honestly make a line of 50 Batman covers alone. Batman villains. But they had to include some of the Brainiacs and the Bizarros as well. Can't all be about Batman. Very nice. So we've got, what's this? Penguin. Hey, look, they're so Batman villain heavy. Oh boy. Killer Frost. See, I like stuff like that, honestly, more, because, like, How many Killer Frost featured covers are you going to really get out there? Started as a Firestorm villain right there. That's insane. We have Black Adam. All these are going to be for sale. So we're going to go through these 25 pretty quick, and then I'm going to show you the second box, which seemingly half of the box all got 9.9s, which is pretty crazy. So we got Solomon Grundy. By the way, if you want any of the 9.9s, you can message me. I might toy with the idea of getting rid of them. For right now, I'm going to mainly focus on selling all the 9.8s. Flash 23.3, which is the Rogues. All of the Rogues, looks like. We have the Riddler. Another immediately recognizable cover there. I could have sworn I had two of those. I do have two of those, so we got another one chilling there. We've got a Doomsday Action Comics, which is a Lex Luthor cover. And we're going to end it out with Bizarro cover. So that's box one. All 9.8s. First of all, how could you complain about that? It's amazing. I wouldn't have even had anything to say about it if it wasn't for the second box where I was pulling out 9.9s left and right. So why was the smaller batch given 9.9s and this bigger batch, not one of them could have gotten it, but it was from the same collection? I don't get it. Let's go ahead and show you though. So this one I started the video with. Justice League. This is the Dark Side cover. That's probably one I'm keeping. That is an iconic image right there. Love it with the lenticular. Love it with the 9.9. That's sick. We got one of the Green Lanterns. This one's Mongol. 9.8. We have another 9.9. Justice League 23.2. This is the Lobo cover. Then we have the Court of Owls, 9.8. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, however you would like to pronounce that, is up to you. Scoring the 9.9 on a Batman villain. That's also going to be really hard to get rid of. The Parasite, 9.8. We've got a Clayface, 9.8. Got a Two-Face, 9.8. Got a 9.9 of the Black Hand, which is my favorite Green Lantern villain. I don't know if I can sell that one. That's pretty sweet. We have General Zod, 9.8. Oh, another 9.9. This one's Cyborg Superman. Alrighty. How about a Sinestro 9.8? And I think this was the only one done by Brian Boland. This is the Dial E cover. You guys know I'm obsessed with Brian Boland. If that had a 9.9, I would keep that. Second to last book, we have the Secret Society villain cover, 9.8. And another 9.9 to end us out. Joker's Daughter cover right there. So you guys can speculate down below, but it is definitely interesting that all these books, very clearly from the same collection, got separated. One part got a bunch of 9.9s, and the other one maybe got quick graded at 9.8s. And look, let me tell you something. These books all looked perfect. I thought they all could have got a 9.9. They looked untouched, not a fingerprint, nothing. And by the way, in case you're ever wondering, if you ever wanted to try to get 9.9s, these lenticulars are a great example. I think 1 in 100 will get it. So 9.9s and certainly 10s are incredibly rare. But if you've got this type of paper, it can actually happen. So it's really fun to get it. 6 9.9s, not bad. Just does make me wondering, should there have been more? I'll see you at the next video. Conspiracy theory over. Take it easy. Make sure to come down to Sentiment Depot Antiques and Collectibles, where I'm set up with all of my comics, located at 238 West Delaware Ave, Pennington, New Jersey. Open every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy 10% off from Wednesday to Friday. See you there.